Hello everyone. Today we'll be making a geometry which represents the intersection of a pipe with a cylindrical pressure vessel. This geometry will be used in further tutorials in order to perform a static and a transient analysis. But within the scope of this tutorial, we'll only be creating the geometry. So we'll start by selecting the with standard explicit model option, and we create a model. We can name this as pipe intersection. Press on OK. Before moving further, we save the file. So over here, double click on the parts to create a part. We name it again as the pipe intersection. And the approximate size is kept as 2. So over here, we go on to the sketcher options, and on the customization tool, we unclick the grid spacing automatic option, and over here we'll put this grid spacing value as 0.02. In the dimensions tab, we change the dimension text height from 12 to 16 and the number of decimal places as 3. Press on OK. So now we create a circle at the center arbitrarily, and then another concentric circle. Now going on to the dimension. So the dimension of the outer circle is 0.228. This is the radius, and for the inner circle it's 0.139. So now we press on done and extrude these concentric circles. So we have a cylindrical geometry. We put the value, extrusion value as 0.458. Press on OK. So here we have the part, which is the extruded cylinder. Now on the main menu bar, we go on to the Tools tab and click on Datum, and this Create Datum dialog box appears. Over here, we choose plane and offset from principal plane. So over here in the prompt area, we have principal plane from which to offset. We select XZ plane over here, and the offset distance is put as 0.528. So after pressing enter, we go to the auto fit view option, and here you can see the plane, the datum plane that we have created. Now, since the dialog box is still open, we create another datum axis, and over here we press on the axis button, and the method is the principal axis. So we keep the principal axis as x-axis, and you can see the x-axis is has been created as well. Close this dialog box. So this is the datum plane and this is the datum axis. So in the main menu bar, we go to the shape tab, and in this tab we select solid and extrude. Now what we do is, in this viewport, we select the datum plane and then the datum axis. So Now we have a sketching environment, and we arbitrarily sketch a circle from the center and dimension it. The radius is put as 0.084. So you can see the radius value of the radius over here. So now we select on done and extrude it. So the extrusion is kept as 0.35, but in the opposite direction, opposite to what the arrow is referring right now, like this. Press OK, and you can see the extrusion. Now, the next step is we go back to the main menu bar on the shape tab, and this time we go to the cut and extrude option. So what we do is we select this face, and because we want to sketch on this face, and we choose this axis. Again, we make a circle from the center arbitrarily and put in the dimension. So the radius of this circle is 0.05. Press on OK and done. So again, the edit cut extrusion dialog box appears, and over here we choose the type blind and the depth is 0.528. Click on OK, and you can see it has been extruded. Moving further, we go back to the shape tab on the main menu bar, and in the blend option we choose round fillet, and we want to fillet this edge. We select on this edge, press on done, and the fillet radius is kept as 0.04. Press enter. And you can see the fillet has been created. This is the rounded edge. Now we move on to the last step. We go back to the shape tab, cut, and then extrude. We select this face and the axis, and we select the auto fit view. So we have this screen now, and over here we select this option, create lines connected option. What we want to do is we want to, from the center, we move all the way outside and create this geometry so we can later cut it. Okay, so we have created this corner and press on done. Now we want to extrude it all the way, so we keep the type as through all, press on OK, and here you can see this is the final geometry. We can save this geometry, and we'll be using this geometry in the later tutorials. Thank you.